Well, my SUV was running just 2 days ago, and now dead. Cranks, no start. You can do anything you want to, but it ain't happening. Why? All because of this, your accelerator pedal sensor. You thought your throttle body was the only thing you got here? Nope, it isn't. You got two things that connect with each other, working the same way. And we had to replace this part. What's going on, everybody? You watch GT Sam, I'm Sam, and this part went out for me. I gave you some codes before as accelerator pedal. I was on the highway once, and car literally, going 60 miles an hour, died, shut off. I was like, what? Put neutral, start back up again. I was like, weird. Scanned the codes, told me about this. I was like, no big deal. It doesn't really happen that often, or at all, really. And then, all of a sudden, let the car sit for 2 days, and boom, gone, donezo. Couldn't figure out, ran the codes, and we had some app codes, APP, so accelerator pedal position sensor, essentially. So the circuit voltage was low and bad. We checked some things right here. This is where we have to be. And so let me get you a little closer and tell you our process, what we're gonna do here. But I had to go ahead and buy one of these new ones here. We should be able to swap this out relatively quickly, so let's take a look. So interestingly enough, we have the whole throttle body here, and there is wiring right there. That's cool enough. I should probably plug this back in just in case. But this, actually takes the wire, it goes all the way to here, and then this has the sensor on here, and then here's your actual throttle. So it's like kind of throttle by wire. It actually goes inside here and then to here. And it's a little extra step that's not needed, but that's what we get. So we're gonna go ahead, take this apart. As you can see, it goes like this. We have the cover that just sits right on top here. So some screws off here and show you real quick. So we got two screws, one on the front there, one on the side. Just like that, and there it is. So, ta-da! So here it is. You can't really fix it, can't really clean it. As you can see, this is kind of like riv nutted in here, so you can't do anything about that, unfortunately. You just have to replace this whole thing. You sometimes get the bracket down below as well, but we don't need that. So weapons of choice today are going to be a lot of 10mm items. So 10mm sockets of various size and stuff like. Got my ratchet and wrench here too. Love this thing. Got the small one, got the medium sized one. I got my drill too. If you want to check out any tools you want to use, you got my links down in the description below to help you out with that, and the part as well. But first, let's go ahead and just disconnect our sensor right here. We got a throttle right here, so we're just gonna push this forward. We should be able to then push this out. Let's get you a better view from back here. So as you can see right there, we just push this forward, and then you got this little thing right here. You got to kind of snake around down below, and we should be able to push and pop it out. You get the little indent right there. There. And push it, pull, boom. There it is. Oh, nice and greased up. Bunch of fingers, all right? So I'm going to actually take off. You have to loosen this up then here. So this one's might be bigger than a 10 here. Let's find out. I think probably 12. Yeah. So we need a 12 wrench to get this on out of here. So we don't want to move this, adjust this too much or anything like that. Keep it pretty stable, pretty normal, because we don't have to adjust any of the settings right here. We got our 12. That up. There we go. Hold the other side. Should be able to slide this out almost. There we are. Good. Now we're going to go ahead and take out this actual piece. So we got some bolts in the bottom here, and our best bet is to probably take the whole thing out, but I'm going to see. So we can tell, got the two screw holes right there, front and back. So the best thing to do is probably, we got one up front here. That's like a long socket, going to be like a long deep socket. Maybe a little more shallow, but let me see here. It's got my D10. Yep, and that's exactly it. So, I mean, probably could get away with. Let's try shallow, short one. Yeah, it actually works too, a little bit. Nothing too crazy. There we go. Once we loosen up, we can definitely get in there. There's a hole right there. Get the socket in there. Then over there, we got another one. And then we should be all hunky-dory. I'm just gonna take out the whole bracket. So 1, 2, get 2 10s. Then we have a little plastic piece back here. There it is. Let's slip right up. Nice. Here's the bolt question. So we should be able to snake that out, I feel like. It's a little tight with that bracket in there, but alright, just do it off camera right there because it's still, I need a little more leverage, but we got it, we got it. The smaller 10s got going on. Turn that a little bit. Back to it, clip it in. A little clip down below, remember, just snap that in on the wire there. Zip. Alright, so we're gonna go get the wire back into place here. Remember, he's gotta slide this here. I'm gonna leave it a little loose, and then we gotta flip this around here a little bit. There it is. Line it up in the crevice here, and then does it tighten? There it is. Watch your fingers. There we go. See, I started to loosen up the other bolt, and I didn't want to do that. Not the end of the world. You know, you'll be okay. Just kind of I'm gonna hold it in place there. I mean, maybe you could hack your throttle, be more responsive if you do this, but can't confirm. Nice and snug. We don't want that coming apart. That'd be awkward to have that fly do something on the highway. Let's get our plug back on. Yeah. Before I put the cover back on, I'm gonna go ahead and let's start the engine. Man, everything's connected. We're ready to rock. All right. Let's see how she does. We didn't expect that ended, did you? I didn't. I thought this was zip. Codes and everything was showing me that, but obviously we got a wiring issue, so I gotta dig deeper in this. I worked on the AC recently. Again, perfectly fine, but we gotta troubleshoot, do some more code reading, and go from there. So guys, thank you for watching this video today. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you got a thumbs up right there. Make sure you subscribe down for more content, mostly like this, and much more. If you like, you know, any of the tools and the parts we use in this vehicle, go ahead, check my links down in the description below. If you need a shirt like this, links in the description too. But guys, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and figure this out. We ain't got time for this, so we gotta hustle now. So thank you again once again for watching. This is GT Sam. I'm gonna catch you next time.